Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would film a little get ready with me. I love watching these kinds of videos on YouTube. I love watching people put their skincare on and their makeup, so I thought I would film one. So I've already done my skincare. I like to take care of my skin because we have a lot of sun in Spain, and if we don't take care of our skin, we'll age faster, which there's nothing wrong with aging, but I can't afford Botox yet. So today I'm going to use one of my favorite foundations. When I went to Valencia, as you saw in my last vlog, on my life update, yes, I'm still in Spain, guys. I forgot my foundation, and so I borrowed my friend Ria's, one of my best friend Ria's foundation, and she was using this Charlotte Tilbury Magic foundation, and it is amazing. If you have a yellow undertone, I would definitely recommend, and you're kind of my shade, shade number 8, medium. This is the makeup I wear when I do wear makeup. If you've watched my previous get readies with me, I do the same makeup. It's basically bronzer in the eyelid, clean skin or even skin. This might be a lot, well, this is definitely a lot of makeup for a lot of people, but oh well. You might be wondering, Danna, why the fuck are you wearing makeup when you've got nowhere to go? But I just feel like doing my makeup. I actually have online classes. I don't usually wear makeup teaching. I don't know, I really enjoy putting makeup on. You can't really see because I'm so overexposed. Let me turn the exposure down once I've done the foundation. I've been trying to set up filming for the past hour and a half. The moment I pressed the record button, my tummy started rumbling, but I thought if I start eating now, I probably won't ever film this video. Okay, concealer. Am I in a rush? Yes, I am in a rush. I'm always late, which I shouldn't be proud of, especially now I'm an adult. I don't know if you remember, guys, from my last get ready with me. It was New Year's Eve, like 2019, I think. And I said, oh, one of my goals is to be financially independent. I did finally reach that goal of being financially independent from my parents, which I'm happy about. I know most people after university become financially independent, but I'm just really glad that it actually happened and I didn't need to move in with them, because I know for the sake of our relationship, me moving in with them would not be good. I just value my independence too much, and being able to choose when to eat, not having to say where I'm going and stuff. Last time I set a goal, like to be financially independent, it happened and it was on record, on camera. So I'm gonna say it now. In the coming year, I want to live by myself. I'm going to save up to be able to rent by myself. I'm gonna leave the concealer on for a bit, let it set. I like to leave it and cook a little. I'm at the age where if I meet someone and it is serious, more than likely I'll probably move in with them. If I don't live by myself now, I probably never will in my whole life. Whoa, my guys, can you hear my stomach? I'm so sorry, I'm so embarrassed. I have been so self-sufficient, as everybody has been, because of the pandemic. I've also been doing my own eyebrows, I mean shaping and dyeing, because my Spanish is non-existent basically. My Spanish is quite appalling, I would say. Pronunciation-wise, grammar-wise, fluent, well, just across the board, my Spanish is awful. Yes, you might think, Danna, how could you get by 1 year not learning any Spanish? I did learn some Spanish during quarantine, but obviously we weren't really socializing afterwards, so I haven't really been able to apply it as I should be. I think there's one thing, learning a language formally, like on Duolingo or an academy or in school, and it's another thing applying it in social situations or everyday situations, especially because my listening is so bad and the accent in Mercier in this region is very thick. It's like listening to us learning English in Liverpool. You have to work through the Scouse accent. For example, here, instead of buenos dias, they say buenos dias. There's a lot of S dropping. And for me, I don't know what that... I don't know half the time what they're saying in the first place, let alone without an accent. Okay. No offense to people in Liverpool, by the way. I've also, because I'm fully prepared for another lockdown, I bought a gel polish kit, you know, the UV light and the actual polish. I know I've done kind of a bad job, it's kind of bubbly, so that at least when I'm in lockdown I've got pretty nails. Have I been covering my face the whole time? Oopsies. I filmed the life update video in October, so a few things have changed since then. We have stricter restrictions in my region, and so we're not allowed to mix households, and we have an 8 PM curfew. Oh my gosh, I thought that was a brush. And we have what is the curfew now? It's so hard to keep up with the rules because they change all the time. What is the curfew? 10 is the curfew, which I know for some of you might be like, whoa, you're so lucky, 10 is so late. But imagine I finish work at 9. Okay, I'm gonna blend out the concealer. These are about as good as these eyebrows are gonna get. So I apologize now. Oh yeah, life update. I'm still single. Not really talking to anybody, which is good because, I mean, I don't really want a quarantine thing, and I think probably not really wanting to mess around anymore, if you get what I mean. Okay, that's the concealer blended out. I'm gonna use my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Oh my gosh, guys, if you watched in the last video in my life update, you'd know that the first week I moved to Spain, my big suitcase got stolen. So basically 80% of my belongings I lost at Mercier bus station. And so that included all the makeup that I had collected, which is, it was so sad. I was actually very calm because I just thought maybe it's me wearing makeup in Spain is just not meant to be, or wearing clothes. I had a suitcase left and all it had was bikinis and 3 lipsticks. It had Ruby Woo, oh, and my laptop. Ruby Woo, Marrakesh, what else was the other lipstick that was in there? Oh, and a Viva Glam lipstick, this red one. And they're not really wearable colors, so I didn't wear makeup for a good 2 weeks, and then I started buying some makeup again. I built up my collection now, which I'm glad about, and I finally got around to buying the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which is such an OG, such a good powder, just blurs out everything. I bought a new bronzer in December when I was Christmas shopping for my best friend, Ella, and I don't know if any of you guys are like this, but when I buy a present for somebody, or presents, I have a ratio of 1 present for them, 3 presents for me. I went into Sephora to buy one of her presents. I bought her a highlighter, and I ended up buying this as well. The women at the Sephora in Cartagena are very good sales people. I was already at the till and they were like, oh, the Naked Honey by Urban Decay 60% off, and I just thought, fuck it, I need some new eyeshadows anyway. And I bought that, and I bought something else. What else did I buy? I bought something else, but I can't remember. Oh, and the Ola Henriksen skincare set. Can you see? Yes, it's very good. It's really evened out my melasma. Or like, I don't know if it's melasma. It's evened out the discoloration around my mouth. My skin's pretty even, to be honest, except I just get darkness around my nose and my mouth, which I think is pretty normal hormonally for women. I bought the Pixie Glow Tonic and it's so good. So good. Yes, I'm still into my skincare, guys. 2 years on. Anyway, how have you guys been sticking to your New Year's resolutions? I've been doing shitly. I broke dry Jan again for the 3rd time the other day. I actually filmed the, I don't know if I mentioned it already in the video, I filmed the Get Ready With Me the day after I broke dry Jan. I think it was on Wednesday. And yeah, I had a personality of a wet cloth, so I just thought, yeah, I probably shouldn't upload this. I was a bit hungover and is my bronzer patchy a little, oh well. So it's not gonna make the cut on my channel. What kind of videos would you guys like to see more on my channel? Oh yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe so you keep up to date with my life here in Spain. See what life is like in quarantine here in Spain. It's probably very similar to yours, to your guys's. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention my shit hair. My hair's in a headband like this because since the last video, I got a haircut. I don't know if you guys know the extent of how shit my Spanish is. I went in there asking for a trim and face framing layers into the hairdressers, I mean. And I came out with shorter hair than I expected. And this is the Kiko highlighter, eyeshadow, by the way. I'll link it down below. And I ended up with a fringe for some reason. So I think that is just karma for me being super lazy with learning Spanish. Oops, hair. So I'm really back onto focusing, sitting down, doing a few hours a week, studying some Spanish. When I wear makeup, so not very regularly anymore, I usually just put bronzer in my eyelids, in my crease I mean. So it could be the Hoola bronzer, it could be the Hoola caramel bronzer. Today I'm just using the OG, the standard Hoola bronzer. Wonder what this makeup's gonna look like in the daylight. I'll probably show you guys. After this video, I'm gonna go for a walk to the port, take in some vitamin D. It's actually quite warm outside, it's 17 degrees. This is why I moved to Spain, for the good weather. My mood, unfortunately, gets very affected by bad weather, or weather in general. So it's quite lucky that here it rarely ever rains, and if it does, it's like, it's still warm. It's still warm rain. I still use my favorite Kiko eyeliner. It's this bronzy color. It's in the shade 3. It is amazing. I love how long it lasts on my eyes, and I always get so many compliments on my eyeliner because it's a bronzy color and it has gold flexes, and so it's not too dark for every day. It's gonna be a good eyeliner day. Yes, it is. Something had to be salvaged. Oops, I should blend my eyeshadow. And then I'm gonna put it underneath, just on the outer corner. Oh, you can't really see. Oh, gosh. Putting on makeup is very exhausting. Oh my gosh, guys, I fucked up my knee. So in my building, I live in the flat, 2 flats below, I have a lot of Italian neighbors. They basically take up the whole floor of my building, and they're physiotherapists. Well, they're studying physiotherapy, so every time I have any aches or pain, I just go directly to them and ask them. Well, not at the moment, obviously, because of the restrictions, but I asked them why my knee was fucked up, and they said that it could possibly be because the way I walk, because also I'm flat-footed, and they also said that I have one sole higher than the other. So I have to work on my posture, do some Pilates, and ice my fucking knee. I've reached that age, guys. I turned 24 last month. and I'm already, gosh, my body's already giving in. There we go. Right, I'm gonna set the lower bit, the lower lash line, with this eyeshadow from Sephora. This morning, usually on Fridays, because Friday mornings and Wednesday mornings I have off. Friday mornings I usually work out with my best friend Ella. You might have seen her in the last vlog also. She's moved in with her boyfriend this year, and we usually spend Friday mornings together. But obviously, because we can't mix households at the moment, we couldn't work out together this week. So we did an online workout. We did a Zoom workout. I just shared my screen so we were playing the same music. And, oh, I need to set my skin. And we did a hip workout, which probably shouldn't have done. My neighbors are gonna probably be thinking, Danna, you stupid girl, why would you do a hip workout with a lot of jumping if your knee is fucked up? I'm gonna set my makeup with this Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. Oh fuck. I like to spray it in the air because it's a little aggressive, just spraying it directly. Okay, there we go. Let's see if the makeup's all right. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that to set. Now I'm gonna do my lips. Guys, what are your opinions on lip injections? Because I am very tempted to get my lips done. I mean, I've come to that age where my lips are just barely there. And I think I've wanted to have my lips done since I was 18, but I've just never been able to financially justify it. I mean, it's probably not just financially justifiable now, still, but I don't know. We'll see. For now, because I can't afford lip injections, I'm just going to line my lips with this NYX lip pencil. I'm gonna overline. Oh my gosh, in that video I filmed, the Get Ready With Me, I really was like, I was so proud of the work that I did on, I mean the lining, but then I watched the video and it was like this, so uneven. So I'm actually gonna try to do an okay job today. So I'm gonna line with this first. So this week, I have to decide, well, I've kind of already decided. I have to decide whether to stay here in Cartagena and stay with the same school I work at, or move somewhere else. I was considering Mallorca also, which I did last year as well. But I think the goal of me living by myself is more of a priority than it is to live in Mallorca. So it's so much cheaper here in Cartagena. So I think when I do my contract renewal, I will just say the same school. Okay, so the next thing I do is I put a bit of Marrakesh by MAC. I just dab it in the middle. Messy, I know, but wait. Then I get Velvet Teddy. It's a Velvet Teddy that I get. I bought Well the other week. Well Lipliner, and man, it just doesn't show up. Which is so disappointing because my little sister used to use Well all the time. And it looks so good on her, but it just doesn't seem to show up on my skin tone. There we go. Looks super peachy on camera for some reason. And then I put lip gloss on. I've just chosen this Rimmel Oh My Gloss in the shade All Nighter because it was the closest to my hand. But I also like this Kiko one, this Hydra Gloss. It's this brownie shade, mauvey shade. I know a lot of people say you should just put lip gloss in the center, but I love lip gloss. Okay, mascara time before I actually forget like the last Get Ready With Me. I'm almost finished, guys. I hope this video turns out okay. And why do I keep looking above? Okay, so as you can see, I've made a little mark here. The trick is to just leave it and then get a cotton bud once it's dried and just like scratch it off. Okay, chicas, chicos, everyone between and beyond, this is my finished look. I hope you guys like this video. If you want to keep more up to date with me, check me out on Instagram. I hope you like and subscribe. I will see you in the next video.